to my friend Mombi and her family, the clergy, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga, Governor Sakaja, and all protocols observed. I want to first acknowledge Mheshimiwa Jude Jomo, who we were in Parliament with, since we are talking about formers, and I think Mheshimiwa has also been acknowledged, former MP for Gatundu, I believe. I want to speak to my sister Mombi. Many of us women, when you see us, you don't know where we came from. I only know Raila Odinga because of Mombi. Where has he gone? And I wanted to say this when he's here. I'm also only loyal to him because of Mombi. Because she taught me loyalty. And she taught me the politics of standing in a space where other people are not comfortable. When Mombi and I joined politics because of Mombi, I would have come into Bunge much faster if I had gotten the trick early ya kukimbia to where my tribe is. I would have been in Bunge for long. If I had played that politics, Mombi, you know we would have gone very, very far politically. But we didn't. We didn't because Mombi taught us that. And Mombi, therefore, I want to say, many people who are here, many women especially who are here, we hold you in high esteem. And we thank you for holding our hands. I want to talk to Mombi's children. I lost my father. And after imagining that my mother was well, and that's why I'm glad you've spoken openly. We imagined my mother was well. But there is a time my mother called us as her children. And she said, my children, from today I don't want to be your mother. I want to be your friend. Because if a friend is the one you call regularly, a friend is the one you go for a drink with, a friend is the one you rush to, then I don't want to be your mother. I want to be your friend. And I want to tell you my relationship with my mother since my father passed has changed dramatically. And so I'm asking you, even as we look for what Mombi can be occupied with, the joy Mombi will have is to be occupied by you. I've seen grandchildren here, and these days I'm a grandmother. And I'm telling you, if there's something I can do daily, is be with my grandchildren. So please avail yourselves and avail Mombi's grandchildren to her, because that is the most important thing right now in family. Let me speak a bit about our political loyalty to one Raila Odinga. And Baba, if there is a place where you keep your loyalty card, if Mombi is not top 5, then Baba, you don't know who is loyal to you. If she's not top 5, you have no idea what loyalty to you means. But I want to tell you what it has cost Mombi. Because we've cried many times with Mombi. It has cost Mombi, and her family will tell you, a lot of hatred, sometimes attacks, and it has cost her being the pillar for you, especially in this region, a lot. And therefore, when Mombi is here today and you're here, I am not surprised at all. I'm not surprised. But I want to say something that I know if Mombi was allowed to be the Mombi today, she would say. And Kamau Raila is Kamau Raila. What he says, nobody understands. So just get him. He's one of the most loyal people to Baba, but he talks in parables. So I'm sure everybody's wondering what he has just said, but he talks in parables. But I want to tell you what Mombi has taught me, Baba, and you have also taught me, is not to hold grudges. Not to hold grudges in politics. Because it will burn you, it will eat you up, and you will never move the country by holding a grudge. And that's why some of us watch you seated on TV next to Ruto, and we take a deep breath. But those of us who know you, those of us who know you well, know that we have come from a journey where you will always do the right thing. And one thing I'm telling you, Kamau, and all the Kikuyus who are here, Moriega, no here domatoe demo Gikoyo, demo Gikoyo. Kire Kamau atarugani atiriri. Kana netumenyete haria twenda guikara ta bare ya Gikuyu, ta ruriri tibare tarorere. To be so important in a country and then be manipulated. That is what we are hoping the lesson is, Kamau. But we can also not be without the rest of the country. There will be no day there will be a Kenya for a tribe. It doesn't matter how much money we have, it doesn't matter how many we are. Without the rest of Kenya, there is nothing. It doesn't matter who we are. That is a lesson from one Raila Amolo Odinga. And let me tell you, it doesn't matter whether you give him votes or not. Raila Amolo Odinga will always be actively engaged in the politics of Mount Kenya. You don't have to send him. He has his people and you have seen them. Mungu awabariki sana.